Onward for
Stanley
science.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Clearly that's a
Mind
death trap.
Control Facility.
God damn, I hate it when doors close behind me. Like fucking Zelda nightmares.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Wow.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Probably something terrible.
Did he have the strength to find out?
God, I hope so.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Wow.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals.
But there's
reduced to
none.
images
There's
on
no
the
one
screen.
on there.
And Stanley,
That guy was deleted. See?
eternally monitored in
File
this
cannot be
place
found.
Where freedom meant nothing.
Wow. This game is very cool.
This mind control facility, it was too
Where am I?
horrible to
Oh, there I
believe.
am.
It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only
Yep,
reason
I'm
he
definitely
was
in the
happy with
Matrix.
his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Were they, or am I just being mind
No.
fucked by the
He
narrator?
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Not my life.
Wasn't it?
Definitely not
Was it
anyone
even
controlling
possible?
me.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
It looks like it.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Oh.
Controls labeled
Where
with
am I?
emotions. Happy
Mind control
or sad
status.
or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible
Wow.
power over another human life. For
Am I
he
taking down the
would
system?
dismantle the controls
Mind
once
controls idle,
and
awaiting
for
input. Gotta shut down the system. All I have to do is save Lucius. I don't know what happened. Did I free myself? All I'm expecting is the ending Matrix
and the
music to
rising
start
chill
playing.
of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it over?
He had won.
Oh, have
He had
I?
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles
Open the
still
door.
lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
I have no
How
idea.
had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Doesn't matter, I
What
want
other
freedom.
mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
That's right.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Okay.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
That's right.
Whatever
I'm
life
free
is,
Stanley now.
It will be his. And that was all.
Look at these lush Irish back
It was
hills that we
perhaps
seem to have
the
here.
only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze
Oh,
upon his
I've
skin,
lost control.
the feeling of liberation, the immense
I made it out.
possibility of the new path before
I'm no
him.
longer a number.
This was
or
exactly the way,
no longer a minion.
right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley
I couldn't tell you
was
what's
happy.
supposed to happen. Damn it, it's gonna restart, isn't it? I didn't accomplish anything. Yep, I knew it. Okay.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself.
Nope, shut up.
Minutes?
Shut up.
Days? Centuries?
Shut up,
Did something
narrator.
crucial happen while my senses were turned?
You're
He
full of
made a
shit.
note to be
That's what
more
you are.
careful with time from when Stanley came to a
Nope.
set of 2 open doors.
Not the
This was
one on the
not
left.
correct way
Fuck
to the
you.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
That's
Perhaps
right,
he
I knew
wanted
it.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, sure.
Ah, yes.
No one
truly
here
a
either.
room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate,
Beautifully constructed room.
Stanley, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. I'm just not gonna do that.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
That's funny. Okay, what do we have here? Jump. Do not jump from cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Very well.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah, I'd say
I'm
you
not your
fucking
enemy,
narrator.
really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Now, do I
but
jump
the fact
across
is
here,
that
or
the
do I
story
wait
has been
for it to
about
go over
nothing but
there?
You all this time.
Oh,
There's
really?
someone
You don't
you've been
say.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please. Stop
Answer me.
trying to make
Give me
every decision
answers.
by yourself. Now, I'm not asking
I feel
for
like I'm
me,
in the Truman Show.
asking for her. This
Who's
is it,
her?
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Nope.
She's been waiting.
Whoa.
That's her, Stanley. You need
Who?
to be the one to do this.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Oh, she made bread.
Right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Hey, honey.
Gotcha.
Fucking narrator.
Come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
This
I'm trying to get you
narrator
to
is
see
a
something.
dick.
Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Yeah. Explain a thing or two, would you?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Nine.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Man, this guy is a fucking asshole. 4. I'm gonna press 6. Huh? I'm gonna press 7. I'm gonna press a U. An I. I'm gonna type the words fuck you. Nope, nothing happened. 4.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's
Anything
pushing
for you,
a button.
narrator.
Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might
Yeah.
even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I feel sorry for myself playing this
But in
game
his mind,
because
in
it's
his
melting
mind, he
my
can go on
fucking
fantastic
brainstem.
adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Okay.
Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he
How
returned
wonderful
to work
was
was
it?
a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press 8 to watch
And so he
TV.
began to fantasize about
Where
his
was
own
the TV?
job. First, he
Wasn't it
imagined
just-
that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building
No.
had suddenly vanished.
I don't wanna play
off
this
the
game.
face of the earth.
I don't want
The
to play
thought
anymore.
excited him terribly.
Let's press P to spend time
So
with the
he went
boys.
further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Really? Prepared
As he wandered
dinner.
through this fantasy world,
What?
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press B to tell my
It
kids
was
the
such
story.
a wonderful fantasy, and so, in
So
his head,
I am
he
the
relived
narrator,
it again, and then again,
maybe?
and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never
Maybe a
end,
little-
that he might
little
always
games
feel
messing with your
this
mind?
free.
Hmm?
Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Tell my
But there
wife
is
I
no
love her.
answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to
Game's
tell
gonna
him
restart, isn't it?
that in this
Isn't it?
world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me.
Kind of
He
feels
won't
like
stop.
it.
Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Fine, I won't. Haha. See? Not pushing it. I'll push T. Push space. I'll push 8. That's right. Take that, system. I'm gonna have to go ahead and
You
press that.
see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I
'Cause
see? How can I make
fuck
him
you,
look at
narrator.
himself?
Messing with my brain. Press. Okay.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled
Sure.
to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
We'll see
And I
about
tried
that.
again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
How do I... What? Okay, so we're back.
All of his co-workers
My brain
had
is
gone.
starting to hurt
What could it
from this
mean?
game a little bit.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
And,
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're gonna try another route this time.
When Stanley came to a set of two
no,
open
we don't
doors,
wanna go
this was
through
not
that.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
And
perfectly
Stanley does
well.
not give two
Perhaps he wanted to
shits
stop
about
by
what the
employee
narrator
lounge
has to
first,
say.
just to admire it. Wow. Yes. This room.
Yes, it's a gorgeous
But
room.
eager to
Carry
get
on,
back
carry
to
on.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, don't wanna.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
I'm gonna
incredible he wasn't 5
try
years
something
ago.
else. I'm gonna jump over here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah, you
I'm
think,
not your enemy,
narrator?
really, I'm not. I realize
dick.
that investing your trust in
Alright,
someone else can be
and-
difficult, but the fact
Yeah.
is that... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that
I have
convinced
no
that I
consideration
want
for
something bad to happen to you?
dickhead
What?
narrators.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Then
Look,
start
let me prove
showing it.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Oh no, it's just
Now
like the
listen carefully,
Matrix.
This is important.
Oh no.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Do I take the red pill or do I take the blue pill? I don't know.